Auto insurance companies have a problem they would just as soon not have consumers aware of. Most companies want the consumer to believe that all auto policies are the same. This way only premium matters. The fact is, every insurance company wants and needs to make money, and believe it or not the policyholders want them to do so also, but the two desires are in conflict. So let's examine what is available for the companies to tweak to help them make money. Insurance companies have all the claims data they need to make an evaluation. From this data, claims can be analyzed and evaluated, and if those claims affect very few insureds but result in high-value claims, then policies can be written so at the next renewal similar obscure claims can be excluded from coverage. This would allow the company to be more competitive. The question must then be asked, who would find out? Yes, it would take a new filing to the insurance commissioner, but insurance commissioners don't really care what is excluded in a policy. It is up to the insureds to make themselves aware of those things. The reaction that most people have at the next renewal when they get the new policy is to throw it in the file drawer next to the old one. A high percentage of people who have claims would never know the difference, but the 1%, which is still a large number, who then have a claim will have the claim payment reduced or the damage excluded from coverage. Let's see a couple of examples of how this might work. Example 1. Wiring harnesses on cars sometimes short. When they do, they heat up like toaster wires and melt all the insulation off the wires, leaving a tangled mass of burnt spaghetti-looking wires. The amount of damage can be in the several $1,000s range. Is it a covered loss? You might be surprised because some companies define fire in different ways. Example 2. You are driving your 2010 Buick down a street in a northern city where wintertime potholes get the size of Lake Erie. Your car strikes one before you can do anything about it, and before you realize it, you have damaged the front end. The damage is assessed at about $1,500. Will your insurance pay the claim? This will depend on definitions in the policy. If the insuring clause says that it will pay for collisions with items above the surface of the ground, it may not pay for it. Then there are little things like, are the tires also included if they are damaged in the event? Each of these examples are examples of claims that happen somewhere every day. They don't happen often, and they probably will not happen to you or to anyone you know, but if and when it does happen to you, would you want your insurance to pick up most of the cost to repair? If that question were asked of 100 people, I'll bet 99% would say they would expect the company to pay the claim. My question to you is, would your company pay the claim if it happened to you today? How would you go about finding the answer? Many people might answer the question this way: this is what I pay my agent to take care of for me. I don't have time to worry about it. The company has always treated me right, so why would this claim be any different? You may be correct, but my warning to you is, if you don't know, you had better ask your agent directly. In conclusion, understanding that exclusions and definitions are part of auto policies and that they are important. You will only find out how definitions apply until you ask your agent the right questions. It is when you know the answer to the questions that you will recognize a quality product. This information does not pertain to no-fault insurance. It is only information valid in tort liability insurance states. If you are a novice buyer of auto insurance, you need this e-book to help you find questions to ask the agent you are talking to. You see, it is easy to buy auto insurance when you don't know anything about it. You will just let the agent talk and sign you up, and then when get home and think about it, you won't know what you bought. Then when you get the policy, you will throw it in the file and never look at it. You will never know what you bought until you turn in a claim that is denied. Think about it. That is why you need this book. It is modestly priced at $14.97. Share this video and subscribe for more interesting auto insurance tips.